Okay, so the first rule that you want to bear in mind when you're working with indices is the multiplication rule. So I'm going to write that one down, the multiplication rule. And the multiplication rule says that when a raised to the power x times a raised to the power y is equal to a raised to the power x plus y. When we're multiplying indices, when the powers are the same, when the bases are the same, we just need to add the powers, okay? When we're multiplying indices, when the bases are the same, we just need to add the powers. And the second rule is the division rule. When you're dividing powers, when the bases are the same, you just need to subtract the powers. So a raised to the power of x divided by a raised to the power of y is equal to a raised to the power of x minus y. Division can also be written as fraction, so you can have a to the power x over a to the power of y, the same thing.
Start.
Okay, so the third rule, the third law of indices is finding the power of a power. So if you have a to the power x all raised to the power of y, then that would be a to the power x times y. If you have a power all raised to another power, then that would be just multiplying the powers. Yeah. The fourth rule is the power of 0. Any number raised to the power of 0 is always equal to 1. Yeah. 5 to the power of 0 is 1. 10 to the power of 0 is 1. 100 to the power of 0 is 1. Yeah. And the fifth one is any number raised to the power of 1 is always the number itself. Yeah, so 5 raised to the power of 1 would be 5. 10 raised to the power of 1 would be 10. Yeah, so that's okay. So my sixth rule is to do with fractional powers. Fractional powers, a to the power 1 over n is always a root, okay, to the nth root. So if you have a to the power 1 over n, that is going to give you the nth root of a. Yeah, so for example, if you have a raised to the power of a half, that would be the square root of a. Usually we don't write 2 there if it's the square root. If it's a raised to the power 1 over 3, a third, then that would be the cube root of a. So fractional powers are just roots. There's another part to this, the fractional powers. You got a to the power m over n, which is equal to still the nth root of a, but this time all raised to the power of m. So if you have a to the power 2 over 3, that would be equal to the square root of a all raised to the power of the cube root of a all raised to the power of 2. Yeah, so that's just that part of it. Number 7 is to do with negative power. So if you have a negative power like a to the power minus x, that will be the same thing as the reciprocal of a positive power. Yeah, so you're going to take that negative off and flip it, and that will be 1 over the positive power. Yeah, that's why you were asking that time. It's just one of the rules of indices that you have to try and remember all the time. If you have a negative power, it's equal to the reciprocal of a positive power. So if, for example, you have x to the power of minus 1, that's equal to 1 over x to the power of 1. Obviously, you do not write 1 there. Yeah. If you have x to the power of minus 2, that will be 1 over x to the power of 2. Yeah. Just like that, and so on. Yeah.